compulsory street drinkers. Is there conflict? Yeah, there is. Good morning, viewers. Welcome to Mansfield. It's a town in northern Nottinghamshire. Something to do with Robin Hood in the area. Sherwood Forest isn't that far away. Now, I only hear terrible things about this place. Viewers write to me in the comments section saying, go to Mansfield. It's a beep hole. Now, we're going to see if there's any redeeming features to this godforsaken place. Whether it should be nuked from orbit, just to be sure, or whether there are the green shoots of recovery coming through. You decide. I thought I'd come when the sun is shining, because that adds at least 2 points to the out of 10 score. But from what I've seen so far, I've struggled to find parking, because even the car parks have gone bust. And I tried to walk through the Wilcos, local residents will know where I mean, and it's all been boarded up with that kind of metal board, real anti-crackhead. And look, they couldn't even afford to pay any models here. They've got AI generated models. Look at the state of this nice building behind me. Look at that, some glory from the 1930s. It was an advice hub, which is probably a government quango to try and get people back into work. And even that's gone bust. From what I've seen so far, I've only been here a minute and a half. I say, I'm with Sigourney Weaver. Prepare the spaceship, get the nukes into the loading bay, and prepare. The local tattoo artist here. He's got the Texas Chainsaw Massacre and Friday the 13th, very apt for what Britain has become. The collapse is very scary. Here's another symbol for you. Half a Union Jack, all torn up, shattered, destroyed, ripped. Next to extreme vapes in it, bruv. Yep, all shut down. All finished. And of course we look across at Shipley's Bingo Slots. Open 24 hours a day so that you can get your bennies from the job centre, get your welfare, go straight to the pub, get yourself a nice cheeseburger, and then lose it all because you have a fetish for risk. And the corporations know it. They know you are a simple, retarded male that's going to gamble away all your savings and then blame someone else. Yep, another vape store. I promise you it's not money laundering, of course not. An extra third of a point for having a Marks and Spencer's with a food hall. Maybe not all is lost. But then we come across here, Boyle Sports again, more fetish for destroying your life. It's probably even worse than heroin. At least heroin makes you feel good. Gambling just strips you of your money, your dignity, your family, and gives you nothing. So what's this? A protection order? Whoa. It was a public space protection order. Because what local governments and other control freakery don't like is when places are collapsing and everyone's turning into crackheads. Whoa, where's my focus? That's it, thank you. The God blurred those two crackies. So when everyone's collapsing and going, you know, off-grid mentally, they don't like you to have a drink. And where am I going with this? I don't like it either. Street drinkers, they're usually the wrong sort of people, aren't they? They're never really very nice people. Street drinkers. Look at this. What the hell is this? For sale, to let for sale, high street retail development opportunity. I think most corporations would rather pull an Enron than invest here in central Mansfield. And what is the issue? So we got 4 seasons. I'd say the issue is the people. It's the people, the lack of love, the lack of hope, lack of self-belief. They might just need a kick up the backside psychologically to say, come on, it's not the government's job, the abstraction of government, to save you. Save yourselves. Have some dignity. Deep in the high street, it's plastic-fronted fried chicken next to Heron Foods. Have you ever set foot in a Heron Foods? It's like Dante's Inferno in there. Not even Holland and Barrett can make it. Or maybe it's on the inside. A war memorial. We come around. And what I find funny here, you know, to escape the savagery, you've got a safe point. There's a safe point, advertised safe point underneath the Orwellian ball cam. Doesn't deter, it just helps catch. Once you've, oh, look at that. Good to know. That's exactly what I'm doing. What 3 words? That's like an app. So every single square meter on Earth is 3-worded. And here it's plants, tribe, tries. And you got an emergency, you press that, speak into your little telescreen, and away you go. I think I might need some Prozac and some other antidepressants just for walking around here. Jesus H.W. Christ. So big arguments on X I've been seeing online, people talking about should you have to move to find opportunities. Now, I've got 2 thoughts about that. I can see both sides. On one hand, why should you be forced to move around like a corporate economic unit when your family's been in the same area forever? But on the other hand, whose responsibility is it except yours to seek opportunity and to find jobs and to find places where you can afford to live and have a family and succeed? It's your job. It's not the government's job. It's not a regeneration program's job to fight against market forces and nature. Can you imagine a tribe of Navajo? Okay, let's try another one. Let's try a tribe of Comanche. I can pronounce that one. A tribe of Comanche are out in wherever they were, somewhere in North America. And the rivers dry up. Their small crop holding fails. And they hear that just over the mountain range, there's lots of game, lots of animals, lots of mammals, lots of food. There's opportunity. Do you think the Comanche are going to go, no, we want to stay here and starve and become decrepit? No, they'll get on their horses or whatever they did.
Got my Facebook all the time, you know, mate.
Oh, mate, good man. Thank you. Subscribe to the YouTube. The Facebook clips are all stolen. It's not me.
Really?
100%. No. It's people stealing my clips. Really? 100%. So please subscribe to the YouTube. Death to the scammers. No, I'm not. No, I'm visiting the area. Take it easy, man. See you, dude. All the best. To all you dirty little FB, Facebook, TikTok, Instagram, X, little fillators. Make your own content. Stop making money stealing other people's content, you pathetic little beta. You horrible little guy. No one will remember you. No one will build a statue for you. No one will remember your name because you are a thief. You are a dirty, little, pathetic, decrepit little man or woman. You might not even be in Britain. Not that that matters. You're a thief. You're scum. Make your own videos. The ones on FB as well, and Facebook, pretending to be me, using my profile pic, calling their account simply Charlie Veitch. F you. F all your descendants. F all your ancestors. How dare you? How effing dare you take bread off the table for my children by pretending to be me? You scum. Well, is the rant over on Westgate? I'm outside Cromwell House. I think the rant is almost over. I wanted...
Charles Veitch?
I am Charles Veitch. Hey mate, you okay? Just interrupt mid-rant. Mid-rant, you can see I'm working. No offense, my friend. Thank you for watching. You better subscribe to the YouTuber. When I started YouTube, I wanted to make interesting films, filmed in a 16:9 format, the same shape as your TV. I think it's best viewed on a big screen, or you know, if you have to, on a laptop, or if you're out in the field, on a phone. I don't make little pathetic, low-watt gurgler, like retard social media clips. Although I might start having to clip my own shit to put on all these little attention-destroying, retard-making social medias like TikTok, in it, TikTok. I know you're on TikTok. Follow, you're that guy off TikTok. F you. F everything you stand for. Get out of my way. Cake Man pushes his trolley of pastries and cakes. Where's he gonna go? Into A&J Rotisserie Chicken? It appears like he is. You've just eaten a whole rotisserie chicken. What you need is 3 profiteroles and a chocolate eclair. Just imagine this back in the industrial days, Victorian days, how it would be full of ladies and gentlemen and industrialists and capitalists. Now what is it? What is it? I don't know. But I think I need to get on the internet and do some research here. This looks like the kind of place where they'd slam a few migrant hotels just to further demoralize the population. Not that it's the government's job to remoralize them, that's your own job. But you know what I'm saying. The e-cig store full of vapes, full of nicotine-based products, a drug does absolutely F all for you, doesn't open your mind, doesn't open your chakras, no third eye business. Cigarettes and alcohol, now with electronic, oh, little robot penis, like, oh, little robot penis. Does absolutely nothing for you, which is why it's fully legal. And I'd say there's a joke there that nicotine might help you turn up at that job that you hate, but I don't think anyone in Mansfield has a job, so it's purely, oh, robot penis, robot penis. Okay, I have come from there, down by the abandoned Wilco's, and I think I took the way into the slightly, well, poorer part of town. Let's go past Mansfield Building Society, A-Up Rubber Ducky, clearance outlet. What are they clearing out? Oh, look, it's a market town. That's nice. That's nice. A bit of sunshine. Maybe I can get some Brighton rock and a giant novelty lighter and some penis and vagina-shaped waffles like in Billy Moore's latest videos. I thought that was hilarious. He went to Mr. Dick's in Malta and you get a vagina-shaped waffle. Now, nothing prepared me at 9 a.m. drinking coffee, watching a vagina-shaped waffle. I thought that was quite funny. I wonder if they sell them here. Probably not. What we got here? 1752. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. It feels almost wrong now here in central Mansfield. Oh yeah, I found the source. The patriotic mobility scooter salesman and Zimmer frame salesman. That's what you want. Look at that, you can fold up your Zimmer frame and look at this. Think of the damage you could do. Look at that, some AI-powered, battery-operated wheelchairs as well. Look at that. And did you know, figures have just come out. There are now, in the last 5 years, it's gone from 1 million people on long-term benefits, welfare, never have to work. Now it's 4 million. And 1 million of them are foreigners, not even British. We're paying 1 million foreigners, probably up to about £2,000 a month, to sit around and smoke cigarettes. Oh, pigeon. What is this? A street with no trees. But at least there's a ball camera. So we look along Church Street and that bridge there. And there's a church at the end of it. Can you see the church poking through? Who's that plinking away? This will be some old Victorian memorial here, or even maybe pre-Victorian. Try and find out. Mansfield Marketplace. Don't know how hopeful I'm feeling. Let's see what it's going to tell me. It's telling me nothing. The town, market charter, Henry III, 1227, small settlement, yada yada yada. Hello mate, how are you? All good. Yada 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 indeed. All good, how are you? No, I'm not American mate, not American. They're always so disappointed. This lady's got great blue hair. They're always so disappointed. You American? No, I'm Scottish, Brazilian. My dad's Scottish. My mother is Brazilian. And they're like, okay, boring. Thought you were from Hollywood, mate. Thought you were from New York. Thought you were from Texas. Where's your cowboy hat, mate? Where's your cowboy hat? The white pigeon of the apocalypse has arrived in Mansfield. He's a very shiny white boy. He's got all his toes. Doesn't look like he's got too many diseases. Go on, white pigeon. God, this country pisses me off sometimes. Gambling addiction. Next to Eden, mobility. When you've convinced your doctor Your left-wing, politically active doctor. Oh yeah, let's bring down the capitalist system. I can't work. I need the full range of welfare. He's like, oh, what you also need is a mobility scooter. Let me sign you up. You need everything. You need You need the government and the successful taxpayers to pay for everything. Everything for you. We'll bring down those dirty capitalists and those Tories that way. My God. Looking across the main square, I think that might be the town hall. It's got a town hall vibe to it. And we pan across here. What we got? We got more gambling, 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 gambling bullshit. Capo Lounge. Capo is Italian for captain. In the mafia, you got the big chief, and then he's got his capos. Hey Tony, you hear that Bobby Scapatici's trying to muscle in on the Manchester coffee scene? Sort him out, get the capos out. My heart bleeds for simpletons who are mesmerized by the risk and by the shiny, shiny, shiny. Ooh, look at that little, put all your money in, you're going to lose, but you might win. Yeah, Four Seasons shopping. Welcome to hell, mother effers. It says at the top they're funded by the UK government. What the hell are the government doing? Polishing this turd. This needs to be nuked from orbit, or at least demolished safely so that the asbestos doesn't go into the population's lungs. But look at it. Look at it. This is what Britain thought was modern and cool and futuristic and forward-looking in the 60s. At the foot of the town hall. Quod quercus virescit industria. It means Mansfield should probably be nuked from orbit by the Wayland-Yutani Corporation. And more gambling. More degenerate, piece of shit gambling. What have we got next to it? Pawnbrokers. And what about the other side? Oh, look, another pawnbroker. Where's my focus? And then you've got your compulsory street drinkers just in the town centre, under the War Memorial, or whatever it is, Victoria Memorial. Having a drink. Wasting it all away. The one asset you'll never get more of, which is time, or space-time. We are in 4 dimensions after all. They're wasting the most precious of all assets, which is time. And of course I press stop recording the moment a giant blast goes off. Don't know what the hell that was. I don't know if the end of my video caught that, but there was a very, very loud bang. The more paranoid of us, like the birds certainly did not like that. Sounded like a terrorist attack, although I don't think even the Islamists would waste the resources on Mansfield. Now they're going to leave it for the government to collaborate with Wayland-Yutani to take care of this place. I'm only kidding. Or am I? Or am I? You got some gardens here with pampas grass in front of the Victorian-built The Byron. The Byron pub, which is still working, plays Sky Sports, TNT Sports, multi-screen sports. Oh my God, I think Santa Claus has been hanged. Look at that. That's a broken neck. Look at that. Where's the rope? Where's the metal wire? They've disposed of St. Nicholas. Ho, ho, ho. I mean, every cloud has a silver lining as we leave the town square. And our hanged Santa. No more hoeing for him. You can get a 3-bedroom. Nice brick, maybe 100 and 120-year-old house. End of terrace, 3 bedrooms, 2 living rooms, 1 bathroom, on-road parking, freehold for £120,000. So, wait till the hipsters and the gentrification move into Mansfield. If only there were good connections to London or Edinburgh or Manchester, but I don't think there are, even though there's a very impressive railway bridge here.
Like night cider premium, half a litre of cider, 8.4% by volume.
That is some quality tramp propellant. Now, I was just thinking, Mansfield is like a vegetable on life support, with failing organs. Where's my can? There goes my can. It's a failing vegetable on life support. And all the resources of all the pharmaceutical giants and governments are here to keep defibrillating it every time it dies, every time it clinically dies. And they're keeping it alive artificially. Is there conflict? Yeah, there is. Rage a hole. Keep drinking it. Birds have had enough again. I think it's lunchtime. I need food. Don't know if I can trust the Gregs here, so I'm going to M&S to get a sandwich. Now, think Chad first. Giga Chad has run a mile. And I don't think anyone's going to be renting this one. I thought I would explore a nicer part of town, past the Swan, past the drunken donkey on the corner. Oh, YouTube! Hello, how are you? You okay? Good. Thank you. Take it easy. And of course, more gambling piece of shit. But buildings are okay. Not sure about the businesses. The bridge is good. And we're going to go and explore that church because there's got to be some redeeming feature to Mansfield. I mean, it's not Manchester, it's Mansfield. So there's no chests, there's fields. Good to see a recruitment centre there for the Fraser Group. The place to find work. Again, it looks good in the sun. And look at this building. Can you guess what it is? Can you guess? City centre business? No, it's supported accommodation. This town is ripe for gentrification, for decent people to move. I'm not saying the people here aren't decent. They're all going to watch this video. You've been dealt a tough hand in the poker game of life, but you got to stop blaming others. You got to start regenerating yourself. But, you know, people are going to move in here. They're going to turn this into a mini Edinburgh, or a mini Bath, or a mini Cambridge. You'll see. Give it 100 years. Alhamdulillah. I'm joking. Behind me on the other side of the road, junkie couple with all the scratchy faces. You know they always scratchy, got all the sores on their arms, their faces. They're all covered in scabs and bruises and, yeah, scratchy faced crackies. Hey guys, you alright? All good? It is. Yeah, come on, come and say hi. Come say hi. These are Mansfieldians. Look, real ones. How you doing? Yeah. The government workers that authorize this kind of corporate piece of shit art in town centres should be forced to remortgage their houses and pay back whatever they stole from the taxpayer to do this shit. It adds nothing. It actually detracts. It makes it worse. Okay, that's nice. I don't hate that. Don't hate it too much. And the one here behind the tree, but you get the gist. It's the parish church of St. Peter and St. Paul. And what's that? Running Man. They're remaking the Running Man. I bet it's shit. It's not the 80s anymore. It's the woke Running Man. No Arnie, no menace, just woke with an added dose of propaganda. You know, everyone's super gay, super diverse. And I don't know, the Running Man will be the gay man. The gay man. Oh, Ras Tattoo. That's the Ras Tattoo. Ras Tattoo. Anyway, here's a vision of England for you. The Bridge Tavern. Oh, it does look closed down. But at least there's a big Orwellian shouty box. Look at that. They've even put megaphones on the CCTV Orwellian His Majesty's Open Prison so they can monitor you, then shout at you for your poor behavior. How dystopian. How neo-UK in it, bruv, Britain. 3 RIPs for the Bridge and Tavern. Might still be open, I don't know. But now, of course, I promise you it's not money laundering. You know, every town needs at least 84, even small towns need at least 84 Turkish barbers. But look at this. Look at that, 1763, the sundial. And let me look at my watch. Let's look at the watch. Yeah, it's pretty much midday. Now, I have to look it up exactly how that works, but it certainly does. The town mill is certainly shut down. You can tell by the boards on the windows. But I wanted you to see this. Look at this. Look how pretty this is. Look at that. Look at that. The town mill is milling no longer, and it's licensed in pursuance of Act of Parliament for public drinking, music, dancing and entertainment of the like you've never seen before. It's all ogre. Here's the side of the town mill. Now it's just a NCP car park, one of the more expensive scummier ones, but once upon a time, the town mill would have been heaving with shiny, happy people. Now, oh look, fly the flag. There's a sign and a flag and a patriotism I can get behind. It's also, in my opinion, one of the better looking flags on earth. So, fly it, people. Fly the flag. Anyone. Just want to say thank you to my fans over there. Anyone, and I mean anyone, who is offended by the British flag, council workers, fat communists, chubby they them lefties, wokies, scummies, traitors, anyone offended by that flag is a traitor. Rule Britannia. Britannia rule the waves. We spread democracy, we banned slavery, we brought liberty, everything. We made this country, we made this world a better place. We really flew the flag of European Christianity and exported it all around the world. We created the United States of America. And it boils... let the noise... It boils my piss to see taxpayer money being employed by local scummy, traitorous commie councils, government workers. Boils my piss to see money, our money, being invested to rip down these flags. Why is the King not saying anything? Why is Keir Starmer not saying anything? These are meant to be our leaders, as if we have leaders. The only leader is in your own heart now. Fly the flag. Do it. I wonder how the police feel about the fly the flag near their station. Is that the station? I think that's the station there. Look at that massive police station, if that's even it. Probably. Check this out. I'm going to try and figure out what this building is. The fly the flag is on that wall there. Now, I've done that before with a Jaguar. Effed the front of my car. Now, this has made me laugh here. Anyone caught dumping anything on CCTV will be fined, fly tippers, blah, blah, blah. And then they've put it in what I think is Romanian. Now, that's that's a bit specific. Is that Romanian, viewers? Yep, serious police action going on here. There's a police station. Now, what is it? It says, parking only for use of video interview suite. Sweet. So I was wondering what this based building is that's got the fly the flag, the giant Union Jack. The kind of stuff that would have made the Spanish Armada shit itself. You know. Spanish Armada, F you. Britannia rule the waves, not you. Turns out it's a residential building. Formerly something else, but it's flats now. Or if you prefer, apartments. This ain't Derbyshire anymore, Toto. It's Nottinghamshire. It has sprung to life. The Bridge and Tavern is not shut down. It's playing, oh, Ricky, you're so fine, you blow my mind. Oh. I'm going to go back into the town centre. Anyone want to buy a pub? The Yard? Look at this, look at this, look at this, look at this. Wait till you see this. Look at that. Anyone? Anyone for a pub? No? No? Why not? Ah, good to see the Drunken Donkey is finally open for business now that it's midday. Drunken Donkey, established last year. Here we go, Public's Place, protection order. Do not do this, do not do that, do not have fun, do not do anything. Yeah. Is it just me, or is anyone else horrified by how warm this November is? It's mid-November, and it's 14 or 15 degrees Celsius. It's almost t-shirt and shorts weather if you're very active. It certainly does not feel like winter. And it's even sunny. Wait a minute. Is this the first instance of the law I see here? I think it is. If not the law, their private security certainly meant to look like the law from a long way away. Hi mate, you okay? I would say they are council wardens, public behavior specialists, urban anthropologists. Nothing can get around the fact that Mansfield is a shithole. And no offense to the people that have come up and said hello to me. Very friendly. But no matter how many security and fluorescent and big black coats that you throw at it. Look at that, big black boots as well. These guys are dressed like they're going to invade Poland. Look at that. Okay, the two guys dressed like stormtroopers about to go into Krakow and take over in 1939. They walk past the memorial drinkers, they walk towards the town hall. Now I wonder what they're for, if they're not actual police officers. They have the exact same powers as any other civilian, which are common law powers of arrest. Although in neo-UK innit bruv Britain, I wouldn't recommend you try and citizens arrest anyone. They'll probably come back on you. It'll be your fault. You're the criminal. Especially if you swear or inadvertently do a vocal cord violation as you do it. Does anyone else get Back to the Future clock tower vibes? Marty! Get in the DeLorean! We gotta hit 82 or 83 miles an hour. Come on, phone, stop clicking. Handle it. So, this town hall was built in 1823, and the workers, the many workers, were given a massive feast and 3 pints of ale. Now that's on top of their payment. They didn't do it for free. I promise you they didn't build this nice building out of sandstone for free. But the plaque over there, says that they were given 3 pints of ale as well. See this gap here? They ran out of money in the 1850s to put the statue of the son of the Duke or the Earl that was meant to be in there. And the reason I'm so zoomed in is because I want to do a nice covert look at the crackies. Hello! Very well, mate, very well. There's a look at that sullen-skulled, big cheekbones because all the fat is stripped off their faces. You what? Go on, say hello. Thank you, mate, all the best. What is the point of crack and heroin addicted shoplifters who walk around making us all pay a much higher psychic price for our existence than we really should? What is this warped Christian guilt and mercy allowing people to literally commit slow suicide in the most horrendous kind of concentration camp, Bosnian concentration camp aesthetics? And it's a self-hatred which is then put onto a hatred to society. They steal, they lie, they injure, they kill themselves. What's the point of them? I'm not saying everyone has a point. We're going to get a bit metaphysical now, a bit philosophical, but there's a dog dragging its anus along the pavement there. That was quite funny. I'm not saying we have a point, but we try and create a point, which is to live a happy life and to have children and to live a moral and decent life and provide and be good to the people around us. But what's the point of the crackheads? What's the point of the junkies? These heroin-addicted, scratchy-faced ghouls that walk around. But for some reason, the government likes to fund them and create more of them, you know, give them more money, more resources, more support workers. Gotta say, though, there's a lot of junkies. There's a lot of crackheads in Mansfield. Every 10th person is a junkie. I'm going to try and pan around. There's one over there with a missing leg. Can you see the robot leg on the junkie behind me? Because he injected dirty needles into his veins, creating gangrene and infection. Lost his leg. He was probably high as a kite as the leg slowly faded away and rotted out.
Sorry,
Oh, sorry, I'm in the middle of a rant, but come and join me. Come and join me.
I just wanted to order some.
How's it going?
I just seen you on YouTube quite a long
Thank
time.
you, man. Look at this fellow big Chad guy. Look at this big strong guy. How are you?
That's part of my surname.
Chad?
Yeah.
Chadwell?
Close.
Chaddington?
Nope.
What's your surname?
Chadburn.
Chadburn? Not Saltburn, Chadburn. Anyway, nice to meet you. Thanks for watching,
you too.
man. What's your first name?
John.
Thanks, John. Nice one, mate. All the
you
best.
too. Take care.
See ya. Yeah, I'm not going to argue with that guy. Bigger than me. Go on, John. Go on, John. What was it? Chad. Yeah, John Chad. I forgot the remainder. But, yeah, a lot of friendly people in Mansfield come up to me. So I want to apologise for my harsh words about the town and the crackheads. But it's true, though. I'm not lying. You might call me rude, but you won't call me a liar. Well, that was Mansfield, and this was a big development, Wilco. Now it's effed, it's all steel boarded up. Mansfield, more like crack Mansfield, more like heroin junkie Mansfield. Again, I don't see any hope. This place, do we nuke it from orbit? If we had the technology. But the government's probably, knowing the government, going to ramp up benefits, increase taxation for working people, create more dependent people, more zoo animals walking the streets with crutches and mobility scooters. No offense if you use those and you watch my channel, you know what I mean. I don't mean you, I mean the people who willingly choose to just be scum. You need to try. Without trying, there's no humanity. If you're just a ward of the state, if you're just paid to be scum, you'll get scummier. This is cveitch in central Mansfield, over and out, and I'll see you on the next video.